never seen you. What part you on? I got some family on the Alameda.
Welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City. California.
Top of the morning, governor. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Don't talk tough talk unless you walk the walk. We grimy, we dirty, we New York, New York.
What it do, baby?
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. Do you understand?
I'm from Virginia, where ain't shit to do but cook. Pack it up, sell it triple price, fuck the books.
I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here.
It doesn't matter what you think. The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Who is it you think you see? No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No, I am the one who knocks. Charlie Murphy!
Did you order the code red?
I did the job. Did you order the code red? You're goddamn right I did! You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Enough is enough. I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
What it do, baby?
I'm from Virginia, where ain't shit to do but cook. Pack it up, sell it triple price, fuck the books.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play, and we ride on them things like every day.
It's good.
You do realize that we can see you lying, right?
This bitch.
You do realize that. Stop the cap.
trying to tell me that I can dodge bullets?
No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Welcome. Stumbling out the gate. Welcome to the DoBetterSquad. Salute to the homie Project Leroy. He says, Theo, you need to have, they should have never gave you ninjas money. Facts, bro.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
And I see somebody else said in the chat that I should have Stone Cold What on there. I see y'all, man. I'll definitely make some adjustments. I added a bunch of more stuff. Look, you know what, man? I'm gonna go ahead because I'm about to. I gotta address somebody right quick. Derek says, "Boo, Derek, bro, I got a Cincinnati drop, but you know what? Because of your booing early on, I'm not gonna play it. Just out of spite, bro. You'll hear it next week and blame yourself. Salute to the squad, man. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. Let me see a 1 in the chat to make sure you guys can hear me. We should be good though, because we were struggle streaming before the stream, but I got all the bugs worked out. Salute to y'all, man. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Bump the Fatty, you know the score. Salute to you, man. Shout out to the UK, bro. Shout out to the UK. Let's get some music going. I feel like it's too quiet over here. Let's go. Make sure you guys put a 1 in the chat to let me know you can hear me. Okay, cool. Salute to Daniel. I see you, bro. Pooh man, what up, though? What up, though, to all my Detroit folk, man? What's good, my baby? Let me grab this thing here. Let's see. Father Fatty. Bye, dog. You know what, bro? You know what? You know what? The thing about the soundboard is that, how can I say this? Everybody took like bites, especially after KS passed away. Everybody took, what's going on, Melanin? I see you. Styles.973, I see you. Big Smooth, I see you. What's going on, Kofa? Yeah, the thing is, like, people took like a little bits and pieces of like KS soundboard, but like everybody, so you don't want to have the same exact thing. That's the reason why I don't have a gun. That's why I don't have a gunshot on my thing, like a gun, because everybody has that. So, but I got you though, man. That's why I took the little bits of KS that I could.
Oh my God.
Stop it!
Let's see. Farouk says, stand up 313. Yo, what up, though, man? What's going on, man? Shout out to all my Detroit people, man. Hold on for a second. Let's get it cracking. Let me see those locations in the chat. Mona D, what's good, Mona D? Make sure you guys subscribe to Mona D as well. And yeah, man, let's get it started. I need to see those locations in the chat. I need to hear those locations in the chat. Let's go. Your boy Theo is broadcasting live from Detroit, Michigan, the greatest city in the United States and the greatest city in the Midwest. And I just seen somebody left a super chat earlier. I'll grab both of those. Let's get to it. Let me see those locations in the chat. DoBetterSquad. We in here on a Friday, yo. Top of the morning, kicking off the weekend right. Let's go. Bella rings. What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
Hope everyone is doing well. The weekend is upon us. Shout out to Gabe Zett. He says Theo with the best soundboard on YouTube. Facts, bro.
Bang! It's good!
I'm taking it and running with it, baby. Running with it. Salute to the squad. Cujo, I see you. Ed Mac, I see you. Ed Mac, you better
Stop the cap.
don't be in the chat line, bro. Salute to you, man. Any of the UK people in the chat, salute to you, Daniel. Top of the morning, man. I see Selvin in here. What's going on? Son Moses, shout out to you. SP says get those likes up. Get those goddamn likes up. We're going to start off saying it nicely. Salute to the squad. Let's see. How many hair hats we want to see today? Yeah. Maybe one. Not really. This is gonna be having more of a audio call for KS for the finale, I guess you will. Struggle Street, yeah, man. Who man? What up, though? 40 acres in a mule. I see you. Grown folk talk. I see you. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, I see you, MMG Sniper. Izzy, what's good? Darius, ATL ho.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on them things like every day.
Melanin. Sylvan, what's good? Sloppy Joe, ATL, ho. Need some oh, I do, man. I do. Only got one. I got one. I'll drop it in a second. I'm gonna leave your chat there so I don't forget. I only got one. I need to get more though. Let's see. Wait 7 seconds. We can hear you. Yo. Jimmy Cliffington. I got you, bro. I do need to get some. New York, Cali. Salute to you, Cujo. Representing Virgin Islands, Central PA. Can I get a Meek Mill soundbite from PA? Yo. See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Everybody, man, can I get a drop for here? Can I get a drop for there? I got a drop for Texas. Let me do one for Texas.
Not what y'all know about them Texas boys.
Then I had somebody in the chat. Theo, you got one for San Antonio? You got one specifically for Austin? Like, nigga, no. I got the whole state to drop. A fly one.
Not what y'all know about them Texas boys.
So I'll work to you. And I think Sylvan was asking about the Caribbean and the Jamaican drop. I only got one, man.
Out in the streets, they call it murder.
Salute to all my yardies, man. Let's see. Cujo says, Texas, ATL, Louisiana, the whole damn South. Salute, man. Let's see. We need some curses in different accents because we black boy. And that, you know what is funny? You know what's funny?
Bang! It's good.
You know what's funny, Sylvan? You said that. I thought about, and you know what? It was Daniel of all people. I thought about Daniel one day. It just popped in my head. I was looking at a chat. You know what it was? I don't know if Daniel's still in the chat. Daniel is a moderator over at King Rich's. And one day I was watching King Rich's show and I just seen Daniel was talking to, like, I'm assuming other people in the UK. And he said, what did Daniel say? And it blew my mind. Daniel said, to somebody else, like, jolly good show. And I was laughing, like, I was like, who says that? Who says jolly good? Then it hit me. I'm like, bro, all these people over in the UK, they sound like they from the UK. I'm reading y'all chats like y'all all sound like me. Like, what the fuck? It just hit me like that. I was like, dude, you're an idiot, man. I'd never considered that. I'm thinking y'all all sound like me. That is not the case. You don't got to drop for Austin, Texas. Then proceeds to drop Stone Cold. Well, that's Stone Cold, though, baby. You know, that's a different job. I know what you're saying, though. I know it is, Daniel. It just made me laugh, bro. It just made me laugh. It made me like, I was like, oh, yeah, Daniel is English. I hadn't even considered that all of you guys in the UK are English. I'm an idiot, bro. Not you didn't do anything wrong. It's me. Shout out to, let's see, we built it over here. What is he? I'll bring him up on the screen. And somebody said, I've been drinking. Where's that thing at?
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes off my face. Right now. Wow.
Okay. Okay. 7 seconds.
7-second rule.
I hate y'all.
We're going to follow the 7-second rule. So just wait 7 seconds.
Shit, I just realized I don't have my phone on me. I don't know where my phone is at. Because I had a couple Cash App to acknowledge. I know Mark from Tennessee sent me something, and I think the homie E from New Hampshire sent me something. I believe those are the only ones. I apologize, y'all. I have no idea where my phone at, and it's going to be a phoneless show today. So, because I'm not even about to go look for it. Let me grab these super chats before we get started. So today we have Happy Friday to everyone. Today we have, you guys said you wanted to hear some more KS, so we got a couple KS. I got 2 KS clips. I'm going to grab these super chats. I didn't forget about you guys. What's going on, Sam Smee? We have 2 videos today. I asked you guys to send me, hey guys, what do you want to react to? KS. Hey guys, send it to me. Ain't none of y'all send me shit, yo. I take that back. Corey Joe did send me 7 seconds. I see you, bro.
7-second rule. It's a big lag. We're gonna follow the 7-second rule. So just wait 7 seconds.
What was I saying? Corey Joe sent me, Sloppy Joe sent me a couple clips. But other than that, y'all ain't sent me nothing. But it's cool though. I figured I'll play the ones that I already had. I already had one lined up, which is going to be the second one, which is my favorite call with Kevin Samuels. I think I told you guys about that earlier. That's going to be the second one. The first video, I think the homie Gabe Zat. I think, was it you, Gabe? Somebody had commented, Theo, play this one. And I looked it up and I was like, cool, man, I'll do that one. So I think it was Gabe. Salute to Gabe. I believe that was him. If it's somebody else, my bad. Let me grab these super chats here so I don't miss them. There's a couple of them here. Salute to the squad, man. I see y'all down there. Grab these super chats and we'll get started. Semper 5 from Kingston, South Carolina. Salute to you, bro. General, I salute you. Salute to all my devil dogs, all my sailors, all my soldiers, and all my airmen, and the Coast Guardsmen, wherever y'all at. Holla at your boys. Salute to the vets, man. Let's see here. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Let's see. Let me get this. Appreciate you. Let's see here. That was Charles. Appreciate you, bro. Let me grab these other super chats and we'll get to it. Hey, Theo, got to get the Stone Cold. What? Yeah. I see that. I got y'all. I thought I added something. Oh, no, I remember the one I downloaded. I was like, I just did a wrestling one yesterday. I downloaded. I didn't add it, though. Shout out to the homie Cujo. Cujo says, get them likes up or get choked out at your favorite Walmart. Facts, bro.
Bang! It's good!
Hit the like button, yo. Hit the like button. If you don't hit the like button, I hope something terrible. Not terrible. I hope you're inconvenienced at most. Today. Shout out to Total Misdemeanor. He's representing Philly. Where you at, bro?
DHILLY, Northwest, Southwest, Southside.
Made on the east side of the D, Highland Park. Salute to you, Lou. Salute to you, bro. Where my thing at, man? Where my thing at?
Welcome to Detroit City. I said, welcome to Detroit City.
They about the pineapple. We ain't even started yet. Salute to you. Let's see. Theo, tuning in from the hospital. Big Shirley tried to take me out on my... Hold on. Shout out to homie DeMarco. He says, Theo, tuning in from the hospital. Big Shirley tried to take me out on my way home on a motorcycle. Bruh. Damn, bro.
Bang! It's good!
Let us know, DeMarco. You all right, man? I know I'm not much of a motorcycle rider, man, but I know that shit can be dangerous, man. A lot of motorcycle drivers do drive like idiots, but then a lot of people just drive reckless around motorcycles, man. It's never been my thing. I've always backed off and gave them dudes as much room as they want, man. I hope you're doing all right, bro. Salute to you, man. Let's see, Team Peterson, I see you, bro. Let me see if I got any more I need to get. I've been drinking. In a piece of 7 seconds, I got you, bro. I gave you the drop. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss any more of the super chats and we get to it. I see Trey in the building, Cujo, Son Moses. Let's see, let's get it started, man. Shout out to Jay Nelson, Glamorous D, Michael to David Buster since we get, That's good, man. All right, so let's get it started, man. We got video number one. Make sure the moderators, you guys let me know how the likes are if the likes are liking. And then also my moderators, I don't say this enough. If you guys have a wrench and somebody's acting silly in the chat, smack them upside the head with it. Don't hesitate. I'll likely find it entertaining. Let's get to the first video. And this first one here, I believe it was Gabe who sent me this one. I don't know, we've probably all saw this one. This is more of like KS, it's more sad than anything, but I still thought it was a good drop. So man, let's get to it. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's see here. I think this is it right here. I'm glad I finally got this license now. Stop getting on my videos demonetized for one damn song.
Finally. Oh my God.
Oh, finally. Hit the like button.
Live with you. I've been dying to go live with you.
Hello. Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Okay.
Before you do anything, I need to
before you start, chick.
Introduce yourself.
Well, Kevin, my name is Danielle, whatever.
Oh,
okay, cool. Thanks, Bella.
I'm about to be 29 this year.
All right. What do you got?
Okay, this is the honest question. Okay, I'm a mother of 4. I'm a struggling mother. No, I don't have no credit. You know, I don't have no man. Yes, I post thirsty shit. Like, I'm just, I'm fine as hell. Like, I don't have my head stuck up in my ass like those chicks who come on live. I've seen multiple females that come on your live and, be like, have their attitude. I just don't have that type of attitude. I think I'm pretty much out of my own ways or whatever. Like, I never had no discipline and guidance through life and stuff like that. So, like,
let me grab the super chat here. I think our phone broke up for a second. I don't remember all the. I think I remember is a significant portion of it. I remember her saying that she just said right now that she never had any guidance growing up, which is weird because she's going to say, if I remember this correctly, she's going to say that she grew up in a 2-parent household, which I thought was bizarre. Like, how do you have a 2-parent household and you don't have any guidance? And I mean, my automatic assumption that it was like, maybe drugs or something like that. Shout to the Real Bravado Network. Salute to you, bro.
General, I salute you.
No words, just straight love. Appreciate you, man. Make sure you guys go check out Real Bravado Network. This guy's having real conversations, not just silly reactions like myself. If one of my moderators could please drop that link. Let's get back to it. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, I'll grab one more here. And while I'm grabbing another super chat, I just pinned Well, somebody messaged they had up here, man. I just pinned. Oh, Mr. Jersey Worthy. Yeah, if you don't hit the like button, I hope your check doesn't deposit. Facts, bro. Facts. That's the thing. Like, I'm not one of those people like I wish bad. Like, if you don't hit the like button, no, it ain't that serious. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. But I hope you're inconvenienced at bare minimum. Appreciate you, bro. RTB Fit, I see you, man. Let's see here. He said, I smell a roast. yo, you already know. Let's get back to it. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to Bella Rings, too. Oh, yeah, congrats on the baby, too, Bella. Remember you said you was prego.
But I contradict myself a lot.
Y'all wrong, man. Y'all wrong.
So, like, oh, my God. What did you write?
What do you think? Okay. So what do you think you just told me?
Oh, hold on for a second. I got one more super chat. I promise I won't stop it anymore after that. Excuse me. He says, shout out to the homie Charles. You can't handle the truth. Let's see here. I think I might have you beat.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Then I'll give you one more, Charles.
Did you order the code red?
I did the job. Did you order the code red? You're goddamn right I did.
Did you order the code red?
Wait, hold on. Wait, now what you said, Kevin?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Okay, so what I'm gonna need you to do is I need you to calm down, okay? I'm gonna need you to hold the phone steady because there's everybody else is watching.
Hey, hurry up. No, I want y'all to go to bed now. Okay, Kevin. Oh my God, I really need this talk with you. Like I need it so bad. Like,
hold on. I need you to hold up.
Thanks, Bella.
I need you to hold the phone steady. Sit the phone down.
She say,
you don't want me to set the phone down. Like
no,
that.
I won't. Yes, I do, because I'm gonna click off because you can't be doing this with your phone.
Okay.
It needs to sit down so the picture can be stable.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying. Okay.
I think she misspoke, Larry.
I'm here.
Larry said she's fine. Oh, excuse me. That was Lou. Said she's fine as hell or she's living in hell. I think she said fine as hell, but I don't think she meant it. I don't believe she meant it. I think she misspoke.
You want to look at
I think she meant her situation was fine, but I could be wrong. This bitch look like Soulja Slim.
I'm halfway nervous, but go ahead.
How old are you?
I'm 28. I'll be 29 in October.
How old is your oldest child?
He's 11. It's not the time
How old is your youngest? What'd you say?
Wait, what you said?
Well, you got to pay attention to me, not what's going on in your head. How old is your youngest?
Glad you're straight, DeMarco.
How old is your youngest child? So you have an 11? Huh? He's 2?
What
you have a 2-year-old? Okay, ma'am. Can you hear me?
She all over the place.
Hey, what you say?
You have a 2-year-old?
Yeah, I have a 2-year-old. She's about to be 3.
And your oldest is how old?
She just made 11. So I got 3 daughters and 1 son.
What's going on, Adrian?
How many fathers?
What's going on,
Almond
Eyes?
Baby dads.
So you said you're pretty much fine. You pretty much know all your own answers. Right?
Nobility at best. I see you, bro.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
We can't pineapple poo, man.
I
Just started.
This job. I did get blessed with this job. I start this Friday or whatever. Like,
so you have a job.
It's a housekeeping
Facts,
job.
Scott-free.
It's something I like doing.
No. Before, ma'am.
She got braces on.
So what did you do before?
If y'all can't see, so at least you working on it.
I was doing sick work, elderly, sitting with elderly people and stuff like that.
How many hours a week are you working?
I just started it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just about to start.
I think she's missing the tooth.
All right, but how about the job before? I'm just trying to ask, do you have a full-time job, man?
Or the job before that, like I was on call, like I would be on call.
So you didn't have a full-time job?
Basically.
So how are you taking care of yourself?
Good question.
4 kids.
I do. I mean, I just do it. Like, I've been doing it for 3 years now on my own. And, like, I don't finesse guys, like, because I'm godly.
No, ma'am. No, I've already listened to it.
Facts.
I'm just trying to understand how your life is set up. And what I'm hearing is a woman who doesn't have a job.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Kevin.
This is more sad than funny.
Please don't go out on me. I need you. Please don't go out. Lord, I need this man. I know my phone ain't click off. Is he still there?
I'm still here.
And this woman needs guidance more than anything. That's what I think. I just would like to know a little. I would like to know more of her story because I'm pretty sure later on she's going to mention that she has both parents or still has both parents. So what was her deal or her parents' deal? Just makes me wonder. What's going on, Mona D? Make sure you guys hit the like button.
When was the last time you held stable employment?
Wait, when the last time? What?
You had a job that worked 40 hours a week that you got paid.
Yo, bro.
The last time I had a job, my job, like a steady job.
What's going on, George? Salute to you, bro.
I mean, before that, I was doing sitting work. Like I always had a little.
I need to start drinking tea.
How long ago?
I bet they was too, Mona.
It's been right at 2 months. I'm gonna say. I'm trying to make sure my phone don't go dead on you.
Why don't you charge it up? Why don't you plug it up?
It is plugged up right now. Like.
So now,
whatever. Like, can you give me advice or
Man, I can't give you anything until I ask some questions. And see, this problem. Here's the problem with so many women today. You're just chaotic. I'm sitting here trying to just ask you some questions. You saying, "Give me some advice. Tell me what to do. I want to talk to you." And it's like, I'm here and you're all over the place.
I think she was in Florida. I forget.
And I'm just trying
it was
to
Florida.
ask you basic questions. I don't even feel like I don't know what you do for a living.
Facts, Project Leroy.
All I know is you got 4 kids and your life is chaotic.
I really don't. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I am. I'm addicted to social media. Like,
How are you addicted to social media if you don't have a full-time job?
Facts. That's exactly what I was thinking. You ain't got time for that shit.
So who's providing for your children?
Me.
On whose money?
On my money.
But you don't work full-time.
This is basics.
I just get blessed with Kevin like this.
Blessed?
Case with the Godzilla.
What does that mean?
That mean
like Darius drops up.
Like through my struggles, I sit right
Thank you,
there.
Mama. No. Are we talking about you get government assistance?
Oh no.
So people give you money?
Nope. And that's the honest God truth.
Oh.
No.
KS frustrated already. Oh, let me grab the super chat here. I gotta pause. Let me grab the super chat. Hobie Darius say, "Why she look like Dennis Schroeder from the Lakers, bro?" I was gonna say Terrell Owens with a wig, bro, but this not here for that. The jokes aren't important, at least for me. It's more sad than anything. Man. But yeah, she got a strong face, bro. Not even trying to be funny either.
More kids.
I got my tooth tied.
Thank you, Jesus.
I was just about to say, thank God. Yeah. JC,
because
good
I'm
look.
talking to a woman who can't even tell me legitimately what you do for a living.
Sad.
And you're raising 4 human beings. I asked you, where do you get your money from? And I get blessed it. What does that mean?
Let me know when you're ready for me to talk.
What does blessed mean?
What's up, Sheila? Big Smooth, I see you.
It be right on time. Like I'll be sitting right there, Kevin. Sometimes I won't have no money. I will be sitting right there wondering, okay, how I'm gonna get gas to get to this better situation. And hey,
it's called a job.
Yes. I started a job.
It's called a job. No, ma'am. It's called a job. It's called continuing to work to make money to pay for the things you need. It's not relying on people to bless you. It's called you decided to lay down and make 4 babies, so you need 2 jobs.
Exactly.
And I don't know what your children's father's doing, but what are we talking about? You picked them.
Well, my last daughter.
Yeah, man, whoever they are.
OG Bobby Johnson,
You
bro.
don't have time to be on social media. I can't be the first person. Where's your father?
No.
Where's your father?
I'll tell you, not even trying to be beast. I was going to say Terrell Owens too. If you shave up all her hair, yeah. Not even trying to be mean, bro. Like, look at her. She look like T.O. and that's not even trying to be funny, man. But her aesthetics is not that's the least of her problems. Let me grab a super chat here. But yeah, she does kind of have manly features, man. We always talk about people like, oh, this such and such look like a dude, but she actually kind of does. But that's not even the point though. You know, it's unfortunate, man. Tell me you didn't just say that strong face. Tell me you didn't just say that. Yeah. Warning, Real Bravado Network and other people in the chat. I just be talking up here, man. That shit happens so much. I'll be talking like, huh? I said that. Just keep rocking with it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Ignore my nonsense.
Where's your mother?
Honestly, I love my parents.
Where's your father? Okay, ma'am. I asked you where your father was, where your mother was. I'm just trying to understand. Why are you in charge of the kids?
Good point.
Because I have no choice. I have no choice. Like, I've been on my own. Like, my dad is not the type of father that I can call and be like, hey, Dad, look, you know, I'm short on. No, I can't.
Ma'am, you have not completed. Ma'am, you have not completed a sentence.
Thank you, KS. Thank you. She keeps like the ideas are bouncing around her head, but she just can't articulate a clear sentence, man. It's kind of crazy. Shout out to homie Darius. He said, all jokes aside, there's plenty of women in this country living like this. Y'all check out this chat that Darius just left, man. This is all facts. All jokes aside, there's plenty of women in this country living like this. Waiting on handouts besides getting on their own, man. Facts, man.
Bang! It's good!
Facts, man. It's so many people like that. I know my ex-wife, her sister, was a good person. But she was just laying around, man, for years, man. Just like for years. I'm talking about young. Like she's probably like in her early 30s now. And I knew this when she had her baby in her 20s and just sitting around like waiting on that check, man, instead of going out there and get it. It's sad, man. It's sad. Appreciate it.
I mean, I'm trying to listen for. My dad's not the kind of dad that I can count on. I can't be like, call my dad, be like, I'm starting to. And then it was just nothing.
It's off to the next thought.
I mean, my parents, they still together.
What I'm saying, ma'am, listen. You're almost 30 years old, and I am struggling to hold a simple conversation. Did you graduate from high school?
Make sure you guys subscribe. Real Bravado
What is
Network.
the highest grade you completed?
The ninth.
Okay.
Shit,
So
ninth
what are you
grade.
doing to get your GED?
KS roll his eyes. And let me just pause for a second to say this. I think sometimes everybody needs a moment where they know what they need to do. What's going on, T. Orlando? But sometimes they just need to hear it from somebody else. Even though I know it's happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to some of you guys where you know what you need to do. You know the path that you should be on. But it takes just somebody else to tell you, hey, you know you need to do this shit, right? Before it finally snaps you. It shouldn't be that way, but I just think that's kind of human nature. My whole point is that's what I think somebody said she was calling in looking for a man. That wasn't the case. I think she was calling in looking for guidance. Now, the only thing that I'll say, not to give her a full pass, is that these things that KS has told her, especially with her having 2 parents in her life, it's no way that this is the first time she's heard this shit. It's no way. It's like when KS talks to the other young ladies and say, have you talked to your dad about this? And they just go dumb, like, I don't know. Like, come on now. So I know this isn't the first time she's heard these things, but that's what I picked up from this, is that she just needed to be told some shit. She needed to hear from somebody else that she respects.
What are you doing to get your GED?
Make sure you guys subscribe to Mona D too.
am so smart enough to get it.
So you're doing nothing to get it?
No, not at the moment.
And your 11-year-old is what, 5th grade?
Yeah, she's about to be in middle school.
Okay. And your highest level of school is 9th grade.
Yep, when I got to 9th, I pretty much don't come up in here with they go to bed. I done told you. Yeah, when I got to 9th grade.
My goddamn house shaking. Somebody come riding down the street and fucking subwoofers, man. Fuck. I'm surprised y'all can't hear it. It's 9 a.m.
Like, I got pregnant and I was worried what people thought. I was just a child that I was just able to do what I pretty much wanted to do because my parents didn't give me no distance. So that's why
I can accept you've had a rough life.
See with salute.
But you have 4 children.
I mean, I'm just sorry for being emotional right now, but like, I don't care because like,
I'm laughing at Big Smooth, not her.
Woman that feel like that, like basically, Kevin.
Feel like what? The type of woman to feel like what?
Like how these women come on your live and they be like, well, man, you know, it should give me the world and stuff and things like that.
Get better, see with.
I'm talking to you. You don't have a GED. And you're saying you're not on any kind of government assistance, food stamp, Section 8, nothing.
Oh, she getting something.
Yeah, I get food. I get EBT, but like.
Well, that's what I asked earlier, man. You said no.
No, I thought you was talking about like low income apartments.
Well, yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's.
I don't.
Okay, so you're not on Section 8.
Afford to pay for, okay. 9th grade education, 4 children. How do you live? What's your not the blessings and all other kind of stuff. What is your plan for the next 10 years?
Well, I do have a goal. I mean, I cook good. You know, I want to have my own business, truck, and stuff like that.
Mr. Gino, I see you.
You need an education before you need all that.
Salute, SP.
Can I just tell you something? Like, I don't feel like I have the time for it's okay. It's never into learning, Kevin, but I don't feel like I have time because I don't have no one that have my back.
You got time for social media. How you don't have time? Priorities, man. I always say that, man. Priorities. People make time for the things that they want to make for. I saw one from Susie Q. She said she didn't need to be rebellious. Her parents let her do whatever she wanted. And that's the thing, man. I would love to hear from her parents. Maybe she had great guidance. Maybe she didn't. But I would love to see how she ended up like that. But I've said it before. Some people can be raised in 2-parent households. And King Pookie, if you guys watched my reaction last month to King Pookie, the dude with the 7 kids by 7 different women. He was raised in a 2-parent household. So sometimes it don't matter what you do. Your kids are just going to turn out to be shit. But if all your children turn out to be shit, that's something wrong with you. It shouldn't be all of them, but sometimes you just have no oddball. So I would love to have heard from her folks, just got a little more backstory.
Where's your children's father?
My last 2 babies, he's a pervert. Like, and
what's going on,
man? You can't provide for the family you have.
Facts, Sam.
You have no education.
There you go, Darth.
And this is only going to get worse.
Free range children are
going to
worse.
get older and need more stuff.
And I always
no choices are going to be good choices.
What's going on, Dale?
If you don't have family members, if the fathers aren't anywhere, then are you really competent to even raise these children, or should they be with the state and go into foster care?
I'm gonna tell you this. For some reason, I mean, Kevin, I pray a lot. Like I get on my knees. I pray
God has nothing to do with this, ma'am. You were a 9th grade dropout with 4 children.
King Pook gets our
If you're
respect.
not gonna go get a GED and decide to do something to increase your skills to earn more money, you don't need 4 children that you can't take care of.
Facts, SP. We're not even gonna touch that.
Itself. And I want people who are feeling sympathy for you to understand. This woman said she's addicted to social media. I don't understand how you say you don't have time when you're on social media all goddamn time.
What I just say.
Remember that? So how you gonna tell me you don't have time when you're addicted to social media? Hello? Yeah. This is why I'm not too swayed. This is why I'm not too swayed by women's tears.
I mean, I love your heart. I love that you harsh and like you.
It's not harsh, ma'am. It's the reality. You decided to make 4 people, 11, blah blah blah, and 2 years old. The first child, we can say you were young. You had her in high school, but not 2, 3, and certainly not a 2-year-old. You know, when you had a 2-year-old, you had a 9th grade education.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Let me grab these super chats here, man. Like I said, I think this is more a reality check. Again, is she hearing things that she's likely never heard in her life? No. She's been told this somewhere along the lines. Believe you me, but sometimes people just need those reality checks from people outside of their circle, but more importantly, people they respect. Let's grab these. Let's see. Shout out to homie Real Bravado Network. Salute to you, bro. Let me see. Where my thing?
General, I salute you.
Real Bravado Network. Make sure you guys check out his channel. He's making good content. He says, she got time for social media. She got time to have 4 kids by 2 random men, but no time to learn how to read and write. Fact.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Exactly, man. Exactly. People make time for the things that they really want to get done. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If you want to get in shape, you'll make time to go to the gym. No, man. You're absolutely right, man. Appreciate you, man. I think you're running. You running here the show sponsor. I actually think you and Ronan are kind of at the same, man, at the same amount for the show sponsor. Salute to you, man. I got something for you, Ronan. Let me grab this here. Where's my thing at?
Where's my money, bitch?
Revenant Ronan says, I never understood why some women in the worst situations would bring children into the same situation. Much love from Big D, man. Salute to you, bro. Salute to Dallas, man.
Not what y'all know about them Texas boys.
Absolutely, Ronan. That's something that I say on my channel as well, man. And KS just alluded to it a second ago. We'll give you baby number 1. We'll give you baby number 1. You was young, whatever. You weren't disciplined. Okay. But it amazes me when they go back and then make baby number 2, baby number 3, baby number 4. It's like, what the hell? And then it's usually, not saying this specific woman, but how it usually is going. What's going on, my sis? How it usually happens is once they have those, they shit out those 2 and 3 little bastards, and then they're like, okay, well, I'm done. All right, I'm done with my baby making. I've learned I can't do that anymore. Okay, cool. Now it's time to go out here and find a good man. Hey yo,
what the fuck?
Now I want to go find me a man because I know what I want now, and I know the mistakes that I can't make anymore. But by then you're done, man. It's a wrap on you. Because you got 3 or 4 little shitheads. I say little shitheads. You got 3 or 4 blessings, and that's what they like to call them. They call all these unplanned bastard ass babies blessings, lying to the masses. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Appreciate you, bro. Make sure I hit the like button.
Now you have your tubes tied. Thank God.
Thank God.
This is where you are. And if ain't nobody around you gonna tell you you need to get your shit together, you need to get your shit together. This is trifling.
Thank you, Kevin.
Don't thank me. Do something. You got 3 girls and a boy.
Take action.
And if McDonald's will hire illegal immigrants, they will hire you.
And I'm gonna tell you something, Kevin. Like, I know a lot of females would not get on this live and be honest the way I'm being honest. Like,
Stop it, Sylvan.
I needed that. I mean,
what's going on, Tanya? Is it Tanea?
It's something I pretty much already know, Kevin, but like, I just always just wanted to have that conversation with you. I just sometimes people just need to hear it again.
That's what I said earlier. I hadn't even watched this interview since it first came out.
No.
You ever have anybody come by and do welfare checks?
I think she's gonna come back. Yeah. Fix your phone.
Hello.
Did you hear what I said?
You said
Did you hear what I asked about welfare checks?
I assume they all have boys too, man.
Did I ever receive something like that?
Uncle Joe, I see you.
No. Does anybody from the state ever come check in on you and your kids?
No, we live in very. I mean, I'm damn good parent, and I take care of my kids.
Ma'am, there's a difference between. Ma'am, understand something. There's a difference between maintaining a child and taking care of a kid.
What's going on, Selena?
The help you need, I can't provide. I can't. I mean, I'll give you the best that I can see, but none of your choices are going to be easy. But if your oldest is 11 and your youngest is 2,
Boosh Ninja, I see
your oldest is a boy or a girl?
My oldest daughter, she's 11.
Okay. Well, if what I suspect is going on, I just hope she doesn't end up as a young mom.
Facts.
Because this is, like I said, it's chaotic. So I'm asking, who is supervising you and watching you take care of the kids, because this isn't working.
Well, I have my little sister. She helps me. Like,
your little sister has her own life. Your sister didn't make them babies.
Facts.
That's very true.
Man, I'm going to just say what I said again. You need to go get whoever will hire you and turn off social media.
Facts. Let me grab this one here from Reverend Ronan. Here's an extra blessing to be the show sponsor. Bang!
Bang! It's good!
You get all of them, big bro.
Now what y'all know about them Texas boys?
Twice.
Ooh, no, not that one.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Salute to Reverend Ronan. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to Dallas, bro. My show sponsor. I'm about to put that on the screen right now.
I still don't understand how you living. How you surviving? It really doesn't matter at this point. But what I do know is you shouldn't be on social media. You got more stuff to do. With 4 kids in a 9th grade education. So I'm glad you like the show. But you got life.
Oh.
And the sympathy is minimal because what?
I don't want any sympathy, Kevin.
Man, let's get to it. My bad, Reverend Ronan. I was literally about to put your name as the show sponsor, but then the homie Gabe Zat just dropped a bomb on your boy. Let's see. Gabe Zat here. Extra blessing for Theo. Yo.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Our new show sponsor, man. I gotta hit this for him.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Salute to you, Gabe, our new show sponsor, man. Appreciate it. I'm pretty sure Gabe was the one who told me to play this clip, man. So yeah, y'all, the people talk, Theo listens, man. Back to it. Appreciate you, bro. Show sponsor. I'm gonna throw that in the stream. Shout out to you too, Reverend Ronan.
What do you want?
Like, I cry for a great husband and stuff like that because I am a good person, but like, I know
you want a great husband? Yeah, there's nothing I can do here, man. I do wish you the best, but 2 and 11, 2 more.
What's going on, Broken Traditions? I see you, bro.
Finding a husband, you got other things you need to worry about first. But I am glad you got your tubes tied.
Me too. Is this the end? Oh yeah, that is the end. Salute, man. Let me get over to this next video, man. Let me get over here. Let me get some music on. Let's see here. Salute to Gabe, man. Salute to Ronan too, man. Blessing your boy. And everybody hitting the super chat. And I apologize if anybody hit the cash app. I don't know where my phone is at. And I'm not about to look for it. I mean, it's Friday. I'm tired. I'm lazy. Salute to the squad, man.
Bang! It's good.
Let's see. Salute to you. If a judge heard how this woman's treating herself, does she get full custody? In order to love your children, you have to love yourself more. And judges give children to their mothers all the time. Facts, man. Facts, man. The only blessing here, Jovan, what's good, yo? The only blessing here that I can see is that, I mean, she I think she's living okay to the point that she doesn't have her children like endangered or anything like that, because Mr. Samuels asked her, does she have any welfare checks? And I think she was talking about food stamps, but no, like any welfare checks. Like, are the people checking on your kids? And she was like, no, like my kids are all right. But hey, let's see. She has heard this before, but ignored it. Facts, Derek. Fact. As a matter of fact, Derek, let's see. I'll play your Cincinnati drop. Now I think about your Cincinnati drop, and that comes. We're gonna get to the next video, guys. I promise. And that Cincinnati drop. Who sent me that? It was a Raging Half Asian sent it to me. And where is it? Let's see here. I put it on here and don't remember. Oh, here it go. Here it go.
I'm living on the air in Cincinnati. Cincinnati, WKRP.
Let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it. Let's see here. Yeah, that's before my time, too. I think that came out in the 70s, before I was born, though. But apparently that was a thing. So, let's see. I feel so bad for these women. Black girl lost in my nostril. Yeah, man. Facts, man. This wasn't even on like some trying to clown her type deal, you know. I legitimately felt bad for her, but why did I could have moved my bad. My bad. I wasn't trying to, but yeah, it's unfortunate, man. No man is marrying you. Real talk. The ship is sailed. Sad to say, she has a better shot at winning the Mega Millions, bro. She seems like a nice young lady. Said Scott Free, but these ain't shit take advantage of her. Yeah, man. And I would like to see how she has grown up. Those girls will start breeding as soon as they start breeding soon to fill the void. Facts, man. I just wonder what happened to her. I'm not even gonna read that, PA. No, bro. No. She was so, y'all cold, man. She was so that was so heartbreaking. She's stuck but doesn't want to do what it takes to move forward. There you go, Susie.
Bang! It's good.
That's why I love hearing these thoughts from women. She knows she needs to get herself in a better position, but it sounds like it's the laziness. She acknowledged her problem of her being addicted to social media. But if you addicted to social media, you know what? You can be addicted to social media while your ass taking orders at Burger King. Go make my goddamn Whopper, then post when you're done, man. So appreciate you, bro. We're going to get into it in a second. Make sure you guys drop the link to Broken Tradition as well as Kofa. Salute to anybody, all my content creators, man. Ross P. Truckin', I see you. Salute to you, bro. We got another one here. Might be right, Clovis. It's hard to accept that people out here. It's hard to accept that it's people out here like that. Yeah, facts, B. Facts, man. And it's unfortunate, man. But I always say, let's go back and look at the people who raised her. But then again, like Project Leroy, she could have just been rebellious. Me and you had this conversation. I said it recently, me and you years ago, about your oldest son. Like when he was small, like he was like he could go one way, Theo, because we can do what we can, but children are gonna be who they are. So yep, you're absolutely right. Shout out to the homie Revenant Roller. Yo!
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Yo, we about to go for a record on the super chat today, man. I'm gonna get you with another one, bro.
Bang! It's good!
See, shout out to Dallas, man.
Now what y'all know about them Texas boys?
We got another show sponsor. I gotta update that here in a second. He said, busting number 2 for you, Theo. Yo, man, I'm gonna give you another one, man.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Y'all throw bread at me. I throw the whole soundboard y'all with.
Money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Oh no, I'm gonna drop this one.
It's all about the motherfucking money. It's all about the motherfucking money.
Appreciate you, bro. Let's get to it, man. Appreciate the blessings, man. Let's get to so this next KS clip is just my favorite one. I actually should have played this last month when we did on his birthday. We did the KS show on his birthday. This is just my favorite KS call My favorite one. This was just my favorite one of all time. I dropped this video. I did a reaction to this video like when I first started my channel, and nobody watched this shit. Nobody watched. But once my channel started to grow, people went back, and it's got like 70, 80,000 views now. So appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Oh man, y'all doing it big, bro. You all shout out to Summos. You already know. Tree Fun. Give me that V8 drop, brother. You know I got you, man. As soon as I see your name, you already know what's coming your way.
From Virginia, where ain't shit to do but cook. Pack it up, sell it triple price, fuck the books.
Appreciate you, son Moses. Shout out to VA. Shout out to the homie Ronan down there in Dallas. Shout out to Gabe. Hold your boy down in California, man. Let's get back to it, man. Appreciate y'all showing me love, man. I appreciate that. I definitely need some trees, man. Me and my weed man have to have a meeting today, post haste. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to the second one. Again, this is my favorite call with KS. He talks to a woman who wants to leave her husband for no particular reason other than she feels, keyword feels like, she's better than him, that she's outgrown him. Most importantly, she can upgrade for him. Hands down, my favorite call from KS. When I first started watching this content, I seen this video, I immediately thought like, oh no, this dude's not just a dude sitting up here barking at women. Like, he's legitimately talented at what he does. He talks this lady off the proverbial edge because she was willing to destroy her family. And I don't know the conclusion, but I would like to say that KS changed her mind. So let's get to it.
Well, that's how the platform is supposed to work.
Let me start it over. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Oh yeah, Rona's our show sponsor. Let me update that.
I'll try to keep this brief.
Go ahead.
As quickly as possible. But so I am legally married, but I've been separated the past couple of months. And some of you may know my story if you remember me, but
no. Go ahead.
Okay, so this gentleman, father of my children, I have 2 children with him. I felt like he was with me because he needed a green card. Mm-hmm. Basically, I felt like financially he fell short, but I don't blame him for that. I blame myself for accepting that.
Hit the like button for your boy.
And so when I woke up, started watching women like Shira, and I said, wait a minute. I felt duped, I said, I deserve better, but at the same time, I know that I need to do better myself.
Uh-huh.
So long story short, I asked him to leave. He left. And all of a sudden, he's paying my rent. All of a sudden, he's taking care of things that he normally would not have taken care of in the past. To the point where he told me that he won't continue to pay rent for a place that he doesn't live in. And long story short, he's coming back tomorrow from flying in from Massachusetts.
Okay.
So at this point, I feel like I'm definitely ready to continue to level up to the point where I even want to travel internationally. I want to go to continents like Africa. I have some roots there. And I want to see what else is out there.
Okay, so let me get this right.
Yeah.
You're married, legally married.
Yes.
To a man who's not the father of your children.
He is.
He's the father of
both of my children. Yep.
Okay, so how'd you end up watching Shira 7? How'd you find her platform?
You know what's interesting about that? I feel like when you watch one video, it leads from one video to the next.
Well, that's how the platform is supposed to work. But how'd you find? What were you searching when you found her?
I think. Oh my gosh, I can't remember, but I know I was watching videos having to do with dating, obviously, but I'm just trying to figure out like what the tag word was. Which
I've never seen it before, Bella.
I just know that I was in the video feeds for dating, and then all of a sudden, her video kept coming up, and I kept skipping over it. Funny enough, and so finally I said, you know what? Let me click on her video. Let me see what she's about.
Project Leroy, patient like me, bro.
So long story short, as far as the background, on my husband. So he was previously married twice. Okay. One of the marriages, he got married in the U.S. and got a divorce in Haiti.
Okay, so
as I was preparing.
Well, let me hold on. Let me ask. Okay, you said you felt like you were duped.
Make sure I didn't spell your name wrong.
When you watched Shira. Okay, but so you are married. to a man and you have his children,
Okay,
and you feel like you were duped. Why?
Yes.
Why?
You know, I felt like by the time that when
Hey,
he
Maz,
met
I'll
me,
be looking
you know,
on
I already had
lights.
a master's degree. I was working as a teacher.
Uh-huh.
So in my standard, I was doing pretty
Facts,
good. So I wasn't in a position where I was struggling. So it's not until I met him.
You're talking about money.
Money, exactly.
So let me get this right.
Yeah.
You're already married to this man and you have children.
Mm-hmm.
But because he's not making what you're making, you felt duped? And the answer is to go travel?
No. Listen, when I say, okay, the reason why I went into the background was because I had applied for his green card. Okay. And
Which is
because
fine. He's your husband.
But he made a stupid mistake.
Hold on. He's your husband.
I did. I understand that.
We're talking about
I
you,
applied for
SP.
him,
We're talking about
but the
everybody
government
else.
said no.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
But he's your husband. He's not just a lame. He's your husband.
What Bella say?
So how's he duping you?
Okay, maybe I need to go into more detail.
Well, because here's the thing. I don't particularly have a problem with some of the stuff Shira 7 says, because I'll be honest, Shira 7 couldn't fuck with a dude like me. She has to do with a man that I mean, come on. She can tell, and I believe that if she's married, her husband is perfectly fine with what she says, and that's fine with them. But what I'm trying to understand is why a married woman with 2 children felt duped because her husband doesn't make as much as she does.
Susie Q says, does he love you? Does he love your children? Is he a good man? And stay with the man you married and has kids with. Yeah. And that's one of the biggest takeaways I got from this call, Susie, was the fact that she didn't have a foot to stand on. In actuality, she really didn't have a foot to stand on. She didn't really have a reasoning to leave her husband. It was just, keyword feels that she can do better. And it just makes me think, like, how many women have, like, ruined their marriage, wrecked their homes, as Mr. Samuels used to call it, just out of pure being bored or not having enough excitement or thinking that they can upgrade. It's crazy.
Can I just
go ahead.
explain why?
Go ahead. I'm trying to understand.
So there were certain situations where I didn't even know where I was going to live. So we lived in a shelter on and off. Okay.
Hold on. You said I didn't know where I was going to live?
We didn't know like where my family was going to live. We actually lived in a shelter on and off.
Okay.
So
you guys went through some hard times.
We went through a lot of hard times, and I finally decided to move to the south, so I could be closer to my dad.
Did you move with him?
No. I live by myself, so I'm in my own
But you
place.
were married at the time?
Facts, Jafar.
Yes, still married.
Okay, so what about that part of the vow that's in sickness and health, for richer or for poor? I mean, you went through some tough times, so you left and went back to your dad?
What's going on, Brian?
I didn't even go back to
Okay, cool.
my
Good
dad.
looking.
What I did was I just moved to the same state that he lives in.
Without your husband?
Thanks,
No,
my
I
sis.
moved with him.
No. I just want to make clear. You decided to move back closer to home. Was your husband in that move or not?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
He was. Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize for stopping. I just had to read this comment for Bella. Bella's talking about the content creator Shira 7. That's the content creator that this woman started watching, that started planting those seeds in her head about her, breaking up her marriage. And it's gotten to the point where she's about to do it right before this call. Bella Ring says she's married, and she married a rich man over 10 years ago, I think, and she has a channel that's based around leveling up. She low-key teaches women to manipulate man for the bag. Yo!
It's good.
And that's exactly, in this description here, it kind of connects to exactly what she was saying, because she sounded like she was perfectly fine if you go back and listen to the beginning of the call until she started watching this content. She started watching this content. She was like, oh, okay. Because she wasn't even into it initially. Then she started consuming more of it. Then she started consuming more of it. Then she started consuming more of it. And content, I guess it depends on the type of content you can watch. You can watch people like Mr. Samuels and others and become better. Then you can also consume the bad content and become worse, it sounds like. But yeah, this is absolutely what this woman did. She said she said it I remember when I first made this video when my channel first started, I had to Google it. Like, I was like, what is leveling up? I didn't even know what the term was, Bella. I remember that distinctly. And I was like, leveling up. And I looked, I was like, oh, then I connected the dots. You're absolutely right.
My question is this, because you talk about your husband almost as if he's just a guy. You said, I went through some hard times. We didn't go through some hard times. You decided to move back to be closer to your family. Did that work?
It did, because...
Okay, so but your family is his family too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so where's the duping?
Where I felt duped was there were, you know, when you first meet with that person, you have certain goals, dreams, right? Promises were made. And I felt that at the level that I was at, I felt like I could have done better.
Okay, let's just get right to it. You're judging this man solely on your money and achievement. So what I got to ask you is some straight up questions. Are you still the same size you were when you got married? Or are you bigger?
Of course, after having 2 children.
No, it's not of course. No, it's not of course, ma'am. It's not of course. Did you gain weight?
I gained some weight and then I lost some weight.
Okay, I want to be clear, because, you know, he married you one way and you gained weight, right? See, and because you're making more than him, I don't understand why you felt duped. I mean, did he lie to you?
Yes, as far as the immigration.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. How did he lie to you about his income?
Hold on, sorry. Not about his income, but more so.
Then you can't dupe somebody. Then you cannot be duplicitous, i.e., lie, if he did not tell a falsehood. This is making you look kind of bad, ma'am. You're talking about your husband, the father of your 2 children, that he duped you because you went to college. And when you went to school, was that during the marriage?
No, I had already completed all of my education before I met him.
Okay.
So that was already, you know, well into
Mona.
my career at that moment.
Excuse me.
All right. Okay, but did you have student loan debt?
Of course, yes, I do.
Okay, and is your husband fully employed?
When I met him, yes. And then after a couple of,
Great
I'd say
advice,
about a
Bella.
year or 2 years into the marriage, then, you know, his mother fell sick and he left his job. And since then,
he's not working.
A lot of the problems
So he's not. So he's not working.
Yeah, he wasn't working at you know, after 2 years, he just kind of.
I'm just being clear. Is he working today?
Right now, yes.
Okay, and he was working when you were married.
Yes.
Okay, and you had student loan debt then too, right?
Yes.
Did any of his money go to pay any of your student loan debt?
No, sir.
Okay, so you're telling me that you had a separate account, he had a separate account. He's paid nothing for you over the course of your marriage.
Nope, I'm not. Didn't put me in a house or anything. Didn't buy me.
I didn't ask about putting you in the house. I was saying, did you guys have separate accounts?
We did, and at a certain point, we did end up having a joint account.
Okay, so in that joint account, that means your money went in there and his money went in there, right?
Yes.
So if you had to make a student loan payment out of that joint account, I don't think you can tell me you had an accounting method to split his dollar from your dollar. It just came out of the dollars. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this. So what you're trying to paint is you're trying to paint this man in a position where he did something that you can't even explain what he did.
Here we
go. What it comes right down to it is you think you're better than your husband.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
That's what this all boils down to. She thinks she's better than her man.
Because you got a piece of paper and you make more money. That's your right to feel that way. But I would tell you this. It is very unattractive to hear coming from a woman who's saying her husband hasn't done anything to her. He hasn't cheated on you, hasn't lied on you, and had no outside kids. He just happens to make less money than you. Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Tits to tires was good.
Hold on. He makes less money than you because his education was less than yours. But he did not lie about that.
Susie spitting in the chat.
Every turn you've tried to paint this man into a corner of taking or manipulating from you. So let me just put this out there. Let's say you divorced the guy. I mean, because you went Shira 7 and you went all savage on him, right? Okay. And he put up with that. Let's say you decide to still think you can get out there with 2 kids. Who gonna date you? Can you actually contend with the man like the guys I'm talking about? Would we accept that? Would we accept the one with 2 kids, college debt, who gained weight? You got a lot of bad stuff to say about her husband? Would we? Would any of these men? Huh?
Yeah,
Hello?
I said I'm with you. Hold on. Oh. Hello, can you hear me?
Did you hear the question I asked? Would any of the men that you feel like you deserve pick you right now?
That's a good question.
I can tell you no. I can tell you no. I can tell you no. I can tell you straight up no right now because you got 2 kids. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with a school teacher with a overinflated sense of ego and 2 kids. I can go get one fresh off the truck. No kids, no baggage, no superiority complex. I have a suggestion for you, ma'am. Stop watching Shira 7 and start being grateful that you have a husband and it puts you in the less than 30% of Black folks. Start being grateful for the fact that you have a man who's the father of both of your children. Start being grateful that you have a man who will put up with your, no offense, man, but your rather entitled attitude just because you're a school. What do you do again?
So right now I teach English online and I'm a recruiter.
You teach what?
English.
Okay.
I teach English online. Yeah, and I'm a recruiter as well.
Okay, so are you making $100,000 plus?
No.
This is my part
right here. Are
right
you making $75,000 plus?
No.
Are you making $50,000 plus?
Nope.
Where do you get off with this attitude?
Exactly.
The reason why
you got
I get
2
off
kids, you got 2 kids in college debt, and you ain't making $50,000 a year.
But I did at one point.
I don't
When
care,
I was
but
with
ma'am,
Doesn't
understand
matter.
It doesn't matter. I ask right now, because right now you're older, heavier, and more jaded. And this is what I'm saying. If your husband were to come up and say, you know what, I'm tired of you feeling like you're better than me, forget it. And if were to divorce you, do you think you could actively on this dating market come in saying, hey, I make less than $50,000 a year with 2 kids, some college loan debt, and my husband walked away from me? Do you think that would actually sell on this market to a single man with options? This is the harsh truth you kind of need to hear.
Facts.
Because you were trying to sit down and run down this man down at every turn. I suggest what you do, man, is when you get settled, go back and watch this live stream. And I want you to look at some of the things that the men and women are saying in the chat. Because I honestly, you really sound.
This is crazy.
This is outrageous.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why it's outrageous. The fact that you're married, you haven't said this man has been a bad man.
Thank you.
And I'm wondering why you're watching Shira 7 and thinking that's going to make a healthy marriage. Again, I have no problem with Shira 7 and her content, but it does not lead to a healthy situation with 2 middle-class people. Do you not understand that?
I understand. The only tough part for me is how do I reconcile living in shelter with a man who could have done more to avoid that in the first place? That's the only thing that
this is how you reconcile. You stop trying to be God.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
I didn't even want to stop. KS been cooking for a minute. I'm waiting to the point. I think she said she was overweight, but I'll never forget. And I don't think we got there yet. Is when she says like her stats, like her height and weight, and that shit blew my mind, man. When they finally reveal her height and weight, and then also the things that Mr. Samuels already alluded to, her barely making, below average or barely making average money, being a mother of 2 kids, it just amazed me. Like, but it's just how women have the ability to not live in reality, to live in delusion. These women think it don't matter what they look like, how many kids they have, They could be as big as a goddamn barn. They think it don't matter. Like some millionaire is just going to wife them up. And here, let me say one more thing, and I promise we get right back to it. I've said this before in previous videos. It amazes me that these women always want these high-value men who are successful. But here's the thing about success. It's not easy. You have to work towards success. You have to grind towards success. And everyone isn't going to be successful because everyone doesn't have the drive, the goals, and the passion, to actually go and achieve said goals. So my ultimate point is this. These women never take into consideration, okay, I want a millionaire. I want a successful man. Okay. But they never take into consideration that successful people aren't stupid. And the reason I say that is because they think that a millionaire who's been disciplined his whole life, who's built a business, career, they think that they're going to, they're going to unplug their brain all of a sudden and say, you know what, I've made good decisions for the majority of my life, become successful. But you know what, let me go wife this, let me go save this random bigum and her bastard babies. Like, that's not how this works. Successful people don't become illogical and become stupid when it comes to romance, but they don't think like this, man.
The nerve of you. How about this? How about if people above you start judging you? I mean, let's just be real. How old are you?
Here
what
we go.
Age range? Are you in your 30s?
I think it was right here.
Yeah, I'm 34.
Okay. About how tall are you?
5'3".
And about how much do you weigh?
210.
Oh my. 5'3" and over 210 pounds. Ma'am, if you were to be judged this harshly on the sexual marketplace value as this man who fell down, because you're judging this man, but what you're not saying is when he fell on hard times, he did not leave. You took the vow for better, for poor, for richer, for poor, sickness and health, the good times and bad times, to death do you part.
Facts,
you weren't
Project
in
Leroy.
that shelter by yourself. He was there with you. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
What? And you're upset with him. And how long ago was this? How many years ago was this?
How many years have we been married?
No, how long ago were you in this tough time or bad time? How long ago was that?
I'd say within a time span of 6 years of our marriage. So we've moved at least like 8 times.
Okay.
And I just want to pause this. Daniel says 210. And the reason I wanted to pause this because my sister actually put me on game. Grown folk talk. I think she, I don't know, how tall are you, B? She probably like 5'7", 5'8". Like she's not like a short woman or anything like that. But I remember her, this was like a year or two ago, she told me this, something that the doctor told her. At 5'7" or 5'8", she told me, and let me know, B, if you're still in the chat, because I remember her telling me this. She said at 5'7", my sister like 5'7", 5'8". She told me that the doctor told her at 5'7" or 5'8", she should never be 200 pounds. I remember my sister telling me that. She was like, and that's when I'm like, I should never be 200 pounds. So she's 5'8". My sister ain't even close to that shit. But if she's at 5'8" and knows she shouldn't get to 200, and this chick is half a foot shorter than her, it's crazy, man.
But how long ago were you in the shelter?
Oh, just last year. I left last December. Last December of last year.
So I want you to remember the movie from Will Smith, The Pursuit of Happiness, right?
Yeah.
Remember that movie? People cheered Will Smith on because he was in a homeless shelter with his son because he was there. You had a man that was there. And you're upset because you fell on hard times with your legal husband and your children.
Femi Rambles.
Right.
That's her last name. I like
Punish
that.
him because he failed or had a hiccup or a problem. You said yourself that he's working right now.
Yeah, right now he is.
Okay.
And I give him credit for that.
No, you don't.
You certainly did not.
Man. You really don't.
That's
you
inaccurate.
started off running down everything he wasn't. And honestly,
Gino,
he sounds, and I don't mean to be rude, ma'am, I really don't. He sounds like he's almost too good for you the way you talk about him.
Facts.
He did this. He didn't do that. He's this. He's that. And I don't mean to be rude, ma'am. I really don't. But you make less than $50,000 a year as an online teacher and a recruiter. You're not a high-power corporate executive. You are 5'3", 210 pounds with 2 children. That does not make you a hot mama on the dating scene. I think
Bang! It's good.
You really need a reality check.
She do.
You need a reality check. And when honestly, if you were my client, I would tell you to go home and apologize to your husband and beg for his forgiveness. Because that man has been there. If you disagree, ma'am, I really strongly encourage you to come back to this chat room and just look at what your female counterparts are saying. And this is what I said far too often. Women in general, too often, our sisters in particular, feel like they're better than their men because you're making more than him. But you knew his situation when you guys got married. He did not dupe you. Let me just say this.
I'm laughing at Clovis.
If
Not
you were driving home this weekend, do you drive?
Yes, I do.
Okay. God forbid you were involved in a serious accident.
Facts, Mike.
You were paralyzed from the neck down. Quadriplegic or paraplegic, whatever that is. Would you think your husband would be within his rights to just step away from the marriage and say, well, she's not the woman I married. I feel like I deserve better. Should he leave you? You believe that? He should leave you because you're paralyzed.
She thick, Mona.
Did you say yes?
Yes, he would be within his rights.
Okay.
He would be.
Okay, then ma'am, I suggest you really don't understand what marriage is. You wanted a business arrangement. You wanted a partnership. There was nothing in your marital vows that you took that gives a man an out for a woman gaining weight in childbirth, being in sickness and in health. Is that not sickness if you're paralyzed from the neck down? So how can you honestly sit here and say he would be within his right inside the covenant of that marriage to leave you? See, that's what you're not understanding. These things that you put all this value on, your so-called degree that ain't making you no real money.
Facts.
I made more money waiting tables than you make with your highfalutin degree. Let me check you right there. I made more monies serving shrimp on a weekend than you make with your high-powered degree that you had to go spend tens of thousands of dollars to get. So we need to check that shit right there.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
I love that point. And I'm going to reiterate a point that I made on my I probably should leave my reaction video that I made to this like last year sometime. But I'm going to reiterate a point that I made in the video again. This is why I don't understand when it seems like a lot of women brag about their degrees. Here's Theo Coop's thoughts on college degrees. And I'm saying this as a college graduate. I got my degree in my 30s, though, as an adult. So I didn't have the whole college experience like some of you guys did. I was in the military during those years. But my whole point is this. Here's my overall thoughts about college degree. I don't give a fuck what you have a degree in if that shit ain't making you no motherfucking money.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Why would I care that you got a PhD in fucking basket weaving or underwater arts and crafts? If it's not bringing, if you working at Subway, motherfucker, and no offense to anybody working at Subway, I'm just saying, I never will understand women bragging about degrees if you don't make no fucking money. All you got is fucking debt. That shit is ridiculous to me. Your degrees don't mean shit if they ain't bringing you no money. Now, of course, you experience other things in college. You grow up. I'll become a man and then a young adult. Miss me all that shit. I'm grown. But degrees don't mean a fucking thing. Theo Coop said this shit on a Friday. They don't mean a damn thing if you're not making any money with it, man. You got, what's the point? What's the point? She got the master's degree but not making $40K. Back to it, man.
But if all the things that let us by your name, the things that put you, got your ass up on your shoulders.
Facts, SP.
All of a sudden you were involved in a situation to where that didn't matter. And you couldn't lob that over your husband. Would he sounds like the kind of man who would still be there. Ma'am, I suggest he's not the issue.
I don't know.
It's likely you. So my thing is this. I always suggest, as nicely as I can, serious psychological counseling for both of us, for men and women, Black people in particular, because this is not healthy or normal, man.
God.
And then
red
after
pill
you
just dropped.
get yourself straight, you guys sound like you need counseling together as a group. Practical counseling and then spiritual counseling, not either or, and because you are married. You have 2 children. Are those your children in the background?
Yep.
They're relying on them. Do you have a son or do you have a son?
I have both a son and a daughter.
Okay, I need you to understand something. Your son is relying upon his mother to look like his father as the man. Your daughter is looking at the way you carry on and treat your husband as her imprint for how she talks about man. Fearless, I got news for you. You have 2 babies. It ain't about you no more, boo. It's about those kids.
You're right.
Facts.
I know.
I agree.
Facts.
Yeah.
Uncle
I
Joe.
know, but you're not spoken like that. When you got on this channel, you wanted to run this man down.
Facts.
And he's still married to you. And there, you moved from one place to be around your family, and he went. You didn't say you went to be with his family. You left to be with your family. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, I don't think you probably speak very highly of this man around the kids or even around your family. And he puts up with that. I mean, the nerve of you, all 5'3", 210 pounds of you. And I say that because I don't think you understand that if you were out here in the dating market with 2 kids at that height and weight, with your debt to income ratio and your earning, no.
It's good. This ain't even like a roast session, man. Like, he was laughing about the weight, but that emphasized a bigger point. And Mr. Samuels is breaking that down for her. And she's actually listening. I want to make sure that I say that, because I said it repeatedly when I did my reaction to this video months ago. She's actually listening. She's taking in the information. She's not being defensive. She's not being combative. None of that shit. She's taking it in, man. And shout out to homie Project Leroy. He said, I had a college degree and paid off my debt after 5 years, debt free. Salute to you, bro. Here's my thing. I got my bachelor's degree. I have my bachelor's. That's it. I don't have a master's or a PhD or anything. I got my bachelor's when I got out of the military. And for my vets, y'all know about the Montgomery GI Bill. That paid for my degree. Cool. But I exhausted all my government money when I finished my bachelor's. I entered my master's program, and then I found out about student loans. I didn't know about any of that shit. And I found my master's, a 2-year master's degree program was going to cost me about $40,000. And at the time, again, I was already in my 30s. I'm like, I don't need this degree to make money. I kind of figured it out around the same time. And I decided I opted out not to take the master's course, man. I wasn't about to go 40 grand in debt. Fuck that.
What do you think about things I just said?
I was supposed to stop cursing. I forgot.
I'm taking it with a grain of salt.
Okay.
And I'm really considering everything that you're saying.
And I can hear that. I can truly hear that. You haven't
It's old.
raised your voice.
It's
so
old.
I give you all the credit in the world for that, because these things are not easy to hear.
No, they're not. No, it says, is this some new from Kevin? No, man. This is before his channel blew up.
You know, the other thing too, what you're right about, you know, I think I allowed my family to get involved, you know, to dictate.
Yeah.
You know, well, he's not doing anything for you. You know, why are you sticking around? I mean,
let me see if I got it.
And I listened to that for years.
Yeah.
Until I finally said, you know what? Maybe they're right. So I wasn't at that moment thinking about, okay, how is this going to impact, you know, not just our marriage, but our families and everything. So
you sound like, ma'am, this is why we must leave and cleave. This is why it is so important to get away from our families.
Facts.
And not involve them in anything. Because see, the thing is, you guys can have an argument.
I made this point the other day.
And go make love. Your family won't. The worst thing any of us can do is involve our families in our personal relationships. But the most important thing is, this is the holiday season. You got 2 babies in the backseat who love you both. And he's with you. This man has been there in a homeless shelter with you. Don't you think he'll be on the mountaintop with you too?
Bang! It's good. What, chaos is cooking? No, man. Somebody else had asked. I'm gonna grab the super chat here while I grab that. Someone had asked. No, man. This is Kevin Satt. This is before. This is after he started talking. This is after he started talking to the men. I don't know if he first started talking to the women, but you could tell, like, look at his background. No, this is OG. This is before he blew up and had the penthouse and all that kind of shit. Let's see. I was literally trying to do better. Have cussed my way through Robert. I don't feel bad. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I'm definitely slacking in that department, man. I want to be, man. I want to do better, bro. No pun intended, man. I want to do better, man. Let's see. Shout out to the homie RTB Fit. Salute, bro. Arigato gozaimasu. He says, talk to him, Theo. Before my degree, I was still making 6 figures for my certification alone. Having a degree doesn't always mean you're going to make money and shouldn't be used as a measuring stick. Facts, man.
Bang! It's good.
And RTB Fit, man, I appreciate your super chat, bro. I know it's late over there in Japan, man. Salute to you. But it's one of those things, man, where I found the manosphere average at best. I never heard of red pill, manosphere content, and any of that stuff. So I'm still relatively new to it. I found it average at best, which was like 2 or 3 years ago. But, so I always say this, a lot of this stuff, salute to SD4 Philly for subscribing. A lot of this stuff I already knew, like about women, and I just knew that from experience, man. My father was a ladies' man, and my sister could back this shit up. But my father didn't give me no game, so I learned all my shit on my own, man. And so a lot of this stuff I already know. That's my ultimate point about women. But I still learned things. And one of the things that I picked up was I didn't realize the amount of women that put such emphasis on degrees. I just never considered that, man, because I never ran into that. I think I've always dealt with women, where I can only think of like one relationship I was in where a woman actually made more money than me. And that was just off pure conversation one time. She didn't rub it in my face and none of the other shit that I be hearing guys talk about all the time, man. But yeah, that just blew my mind, man, when I realized, I'm like, hold up, when women I'm like, why are they leading with their degrees? But you're going to lead with a degree and you don't make no goddamn money. Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
what the hell? That is the dumbest shit. That is the stupidest shit. To me, man. Appreciate you though, bro. That's the silliest shit to me, man. Leave with your degree. And you ain't making no goddamn money. No darn money. Like I didn't already curse already. If it's not Tissa Tires, got one of the greatest names on YouTube. You and the blog father. Not using my degree, still making over 100K drop. Yeah.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Exactly, man. And salute to all my truck drivers, man. I know Pinball be checking in. Let me know if you guys are. I think Red Pill drives trucks as well. Let me know about my truck drivers. But I seen you say you were a truck driver and you also was an engineer, man. We got a bunch of engineers over here to DoBetterSquad, man. Salute to you. I ain't no goddamn engineer, man, but appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man, it's silly, man. It's silly. It don't matter about your goddamn degree. What are you bringing home in the bank account, man? Waving your goddamn degree and me and you working at Arby's, bitch. If you don't bring this roast beef home,
he obviously loves you. Men don't stick around to be honestly abused and treated ill. They don't love a woman.
Right.
How about give him credit for that? Okay, he doesn't make what you want him to make. I can hear that. I'm the guy that preaches 60 hours a week. I can hear that.
But facts, especially if it's not in STEM, Lou.
But how about
salute to you, Gabe. Salute to all my truck drivers.
Husband, because he loves you, obviously. How about you stop worrying about the stuff that really is inconsequential? That's why I made that example about the car wreck, because, man, it ain't that much money you're talking about. And I can tell you that I date every weekend with women who are younger, no children, in great shape, who would love to have even a whiff of what you have.
Never thought about that, SP. I do be up here working a bunch of shit.
Don't lose that over nothing. Here's an assignment for you, okay?
Yeah.
This is gonna sound crazy. I need you to watch episodes of a TV show on YouTube called Kitchen Nightmares.
There you go, Izzy. Great
Watch
point.
episodes where families own restaurants.
Absolutely.
And then watch where Gordon, Chef Ramsay, comes in and sees this restaurant being run by a family. And then there's one with this Greek family and this man by the name of Sam. Watch the transformation that happens in these episodes when people stop focusing on their petty disputes and squabbles and start working together and come together as a family, because that's what you have.
Facts.
Husband, wife, and 2 children. You have what many people dream of. Start valuing that. Start valuing each other. Learn how to work with the man you have. Because there was something about you that made you want him to say, I do. Get back to that instead of, and forgive yourself too. You got to forgive yourself for getting on this I'm better than him.
Absolutely.
I got a master's and all that other kind. You got to forgive yourself for that too, but stop doing that.
Facts, man. Facts, man. There's only a couple minutes left. You guys left a couple comments that I thought were really good. Shout out to the homie James Allen. He says a degree equals debt. That's it. A barista with a degree thinks she's superior to an electrician making $120K a year. Laughable. Facts, bro. There was a video. I want to say it's called "It's 8 at the Table." I try watching their content. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I think their show, and I'm not throwing shots or anything. Everyone's content isn't for everyone. That's people come here like, man, you talk too much. I don't like your channel and all this kind of shit. It ain't for you, then, motherfucker. Kick rocks. So I'm not taking no shots by saying this, but sometimes the people I think they have a pretty show. Like they have nice looking people. Everybody is fly. They have pretty people, and I think that's about it. I don't think it really brings any other substance to it. But my ultimate point is that they had a woman on there, and this question was posed to her. Could they be with a dude who like worked at McDonald's? And I think she said maybe if like he owned the McDonald's, and I think they didn't go to like the owner. They was like, what if he was a GM? Obviously, like let's make the assumption like a regional GM for like a fast food chain for like a McDonald's. You run Mona D runs McDonald's Detroit locations, Metro Detroit. Styles Point runs in Connecticut, wherever he had in CT, like that type deal. You know those people making six figures, but they still in there with the fucking McDonald's uniform on. And she was like, and they asked her like, could you do with that? And you could see her face. She tried to lie and couldn't. I wish I could find that. I probably could find that video. She tried to lie but couldn't. Her face told it all. Her body language alludes to right here what Mr. Allen said. It's more about the title than anything else. A barista who like will look down on the electrician, even though he making more money than her because she has a degree and he doesn't. But absolutely absurd.
You got to forgive yourself. You got to forgive him. You got to forgive each other, and you got to move forward on the same.
Thanks, Mona.
Can you do that? Can you try to do that?
My God.
All right. Hope she can try to do that.
Yeah, that's we at the end of a salute to the homie, the real Stacey Prince. If somebody one of our mods could drop the channel, this is for you, bro.
Turbulence, people.
She got disconnected.
The real Stacey Prince, man. He gonna blow
I can
up.
hear you now.
Yeah, I asked myself, is this really what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Because I allowed the chit chat from external forces.
What do you mean? Was this what you're supposed to be doing right now? What do you mean? Question your marriage?
No, yeah, well, exactly. Try to move on, and I couldn't bring myself to do it, and I'm still faithful to him. That's the crazy part about this. I thought that I would just be able to move on.
Salute to you and your old man, Clovis.
I think ultimately it's wrong.
Yeah.
You haven't seen things he's done wrong. See, you really want to garner respect with your family? Tune them out.
I feel you, SP. He says, and keep it a buck, Theo. That show is shit. Yo.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
I feel you, SP. This is the only thing. I just kind of watched what I say when I'm saying the other, because somebody be like, oh, man, that motherfucker over there, he says your show is shit. And it's like, hey, man, it's just not my content. Your word is not mine.
Tune them out.
I don't want people to think I'm dissing them just because I don't like their content.
But don't involve them in anything else you guys got going on. And then you guys just move forward on your own page. The chatter will die down once they see they can't move you.
Mm-hmm.
Salute, PA.
Can you try just some of the things I've talked about?
I can.
All right, and I would love to hear some feedback. So my email address is in the description.
We got a bunch of engineers over here now. That's crazy.
Things. Watch a couple of them by yourself, and then watch some with your husband, and then just especially with the family ones, and then just see how people get to really focus on what's important versus the stuff that, honestly, we're not talking lots of money here. We're talking about middle-class living.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Well, I appreciate you calling in. Do you have anything else you want to say?
She took it in, y'all.
Tomorrow, so I'm going to do exactly what you told me to do.
I would have loved to follow up on this.
Forgiveness.
Mr. No Good, I see you.
All right, well, love on them kids and make sure your son sees you loving and respecting his father, because you don't want that boy to grow up to be a self-hating man. And make sure your daughter sees it too, so she knows what it looks like to make a mistake, but make it right.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's the holiday season. Enjoy each other. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Hey guys, whether look, style, or life, whether personal or professional, you can level up and be your personal best each and every day. If you're interested in any of that, do us both a favor. Follow the link in the description and book your one-on-one session with me. Details down in the description. Peace.
Salute to the squad, man. You know what? I should start offering sessions. I should start offering one-on-one sessions. The hell you gonna learn from me, bro? Nothing. Shout out to Kofa. Kofa says, my granddad put me on game about the degree hustle. You know how many master's degrees working at Walmart blew my mind when I started paying attention. Facts, bro. I'll tell you this. And grown folk talking back me up. Our father, Pops always made good money growing up. And I knew my father was a computer programmer. It's funny now because this motherfucker can barely send a goddamn email nowadays. But he was a computer programmer for years. And I didn't know until, I was probably damn near grown that my father didn't have a college degree. I just assumed because he did it, and not only did he do it, somebody else said it, like, you don't need coding, you don't need a degree for coding. And my father learned coding like in the 70s and 80s, so he was making well over six figures doing that shit. I had no idea he didn't have a college degree, man. And Mr. Simons always made me realize as well, man, like, unless your degree is in STEM, because I have a business degree, man, it ain't shit. Unless your degree is in STEM, I mean, like others, is like someone else, I think it was Lou Medic said it in the chat. College degree, this isn't how Lou worded it, but this how I have always worded it. A college degree, if it's not in STEM, it pretty much is just like a completion certificate. It tells your employer that I have the ability to follow tasks, to not only follow tasks, start tasks, and complete them. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, though. I definitely could be. Let me go back here in the chat. And then Monday, I think I got a trilogy for us. I think we're gonna do another. I saw Smoke and Talk. Salute to Smoke and Talk. Smoke and Talk. Are you going? I know you go live. Are you going live twice a day, like on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Are you going live like 6 days, 6 times a week now? Like you go at noon and 7? Because I saw that in the chat, and I thought I was tripping on that. Oh, one MMG Sniper, yeah, man. I saw that episode of Kitchen Nightmare. It's my mom's favorite episode. Salute to you. Let's see. The repair line in Final Assembly was 7, 12, 17. For me, with no degrees. Yeah, man. And that's the thing. When I was bringing up my father as well, my father never got his degree. And I remember I asked my father when I got out of the military. So I was like 26 when I got out of the military. I remember I had a discussion with him because I realized I was gone for 6 years and I hadn't really seen my pops. And I saw him a couple times, but I wasn't really home like that, especially because I was overseas for 4 of my 6 years. So we were having a conversation, and I asked him about, and I noticed he couldn't send an email worth shit. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you were a computer programmer for 20 years. Why are you struggling with this email? And then my pops turned to me and was like, man, I did that because I had 2 kids to raise. And then he stopped doing it as soon as me and my sister was grown. But my ultimate point was that not only did he do that for a living, my father, like Project Leroy, like others, is a what you would call it? Is like a master craftsman. Like he could build a house from the ground up. Theo can't put together a damn fort. But my ultimate point is that that's the skill that he still uses now. He don't even touch the degree. He makes his money working for himself, being a handyman, installing furnaces, doing all that kind of other shit. He's been working for himself for years, man. Appreciate you guys. Let's see. Let's get back to it. Let's see what else we got going on in the comments here. I started talking about coding and listening to Kwame Brown. Facts, bro. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Yeah, I know Kwame was talking about that big, man. But shout out to that dude named Dave. He be talking about. I heard Dave talk about that. I think PA is in. Coding as well. I heard him say that before. In fact, I do have one in computer science, and I've worked with high school dropouts. Facts, man. Yeah. PA, back me up. I'm pretty sure I heard PA having a conversation with that dude named Dave because they're both in the code, man. It got me thinking about doing code. I was thinking about that shit. I'm like, oh, man. Yeah, but I think I'm too lazy. I have 4 degrees. With 0 college debt. Pre and post 9/11 GI Bill and scholarships put me through law school. Bang! It's good. Team Peterson, I'll tell you, bro. When I first got out of the service, post 11 GI Bill for the win, bro. When I first got out and I bought my home. I bought my crib cash, man. So I didn't have to pay any rent or anything like that. My whole point is that I got out in 2010. I sat on my ass for an entire year before I looked to get a job, man, because I just did 6 years in the military. I felt like I deserved it. But yeah, I did that, man. The post 9/11, that shit helped pay my bills, man. Because I didn't have no damn job, bro. I was going to school for a year, man. It was pretty cool. And then the GI Bill was like, nah, nigga, go back to work. So appreciate y'all, man. Let's see what else we got going on in the chat. But yeah, Monday, I think I'm going to do Smoke and Talk had a good interview. Yeah, right, Cole. Okay, facts. Yeah, I remember you having a conversation, PA, with Dave one time, a long time ago, and I remember that about you. Yeah, man. Let's see. Oh shit, my bad, bro. Shout out to the homie Ronan. Yo, bang!
Bang! It's good!
Another blessing. I can't make the 2 p.m. call today, but we'll have the women that are coming to listen to your live later. Salute, bro. Salute, man. Salute to you, man.
You general, I salute you.
Appreciate you, bro. I think I already got you on here, but I'll make sure I have you listed on here, man. Appreciate the super chat. I'll be going live at 3. Make sure you guys check out my sis. One of my biggest regrets was getting a computer science degree. I knew how to code before I enrolled. Oh, okay, got you. Now my university popped my collar, made me a lot better, but did I need them? Facts, PAC. That's exactly it, man. The same thing with me, man. I was doing my career was like a logistics. I was moving up slowly, working for different transportation companies. My last job before I quit, I was a logistics manager. I had a few people under me. I talked about that before, but I was going for my master's degree, and I was like, I don't even really like this shit. I was doing it just to do it, just to have another check on my box. Because in logistics is one of the few fields, like coding, one of the few fields, because it seemed like everything you need a degree for. But it was logistics and transportation is one of those degrees, especially when you're trying to be upper management, directors, senior management. It's one of those things that they don't necessarily require a degree either. It's more experience. But I was going to go my master's degree just to have that under my belt. But I was like, fuck that. When I seen when I seen how much debt I was going to go to, I was like, hell no, bro. Hell no. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Nothing wrong with the degree, but it should definitely make sense. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with it. But I think what we're talking about is the women putting emphasis on it. Like, I have my degree. Like, they lead with their degree. It's like, nobody care about that shit. And especially if you ain't making no goddamn money. Working that Petco, man. If you don't give me that bag of kitty litter and shut the hell up. Appreciate you, bro. I had to learn photography on my own, and I'm going to photo shoot a wedding this July. Bro, bang!
Bang! It's good!
Shout out to you, Larry. OG Larry, man. And another reason why I'll give you extra props, Larry, because a lot of people, once they get older, man, they're even trying to learn new shit, man. No. Most people, especially when it comes to the technology, no, man. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, SP said something I hadn't considered. It's like, Theo, you kind of became an engineer back there because you do a lot of shit back here. I learned about microphones, sounds, computers. End up learning a lot of that shit just doing the YouTube channel, man. They are entitled for titles. Yeah, man. We go live. Okay, cool. Smoke and Talk. We go live every Monday and Wednesday at noon. And we only go live on Fridays at 7. Okay, cool. Your message, I was like, God damn, they going twice a day? Good to you. Good on you, bro. Okay, just making sure. All right, man, so I think I will be back Monday. I got a video dropping at 3, so make sure you guys stop by if you can, 3 o'clock Eastern time. And then Monday, I think we got another good one from Drew Titan. I got to watch the replay when Mona D was on his show the other day. Salute to the squad, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to be in the chat, too. Let's see. Shout out to Ronan. I have my degree in feminist dance shit. Facts. My pops made a career in logistics from the Army and after. Facts, bro. Man, that was me, man. I was in logistics. I learned my job was air transportation, which I figured I was just logistics. And, man, I was working there. And I was moving up the little corporate ladder, but I ain't give a fuck, man. That shit did not make me happy, bro. And I don't really like people. So I had, like, coworkers. I just didn't really like working with other people. Not that I couldn't. I'd rather be about doing my thing solo. And now we're here. Digital engineer. I'll be back in Honduras. Yo, facts, man.
Bang! It's good!
Here we go, bro. I got you. Then we be in the chat afterwards. I'm always in the chat a few minutes after, if y'all don't know. Let's see. Salute to Half of Palms Entertainment. Just sub, man. We growing in the DoBetterSquad. Y'all see it. We're going one at a time, man. Trying to get to that 50,000. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. 7 seconds.
7-second rule. It's a big bag. We're going to follow the 7-second rule. So just wait 7 seconds.
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Salute to my channel members, moderators, the chat, and the Ninja Watchers, man. We out, bro. my sis.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. Do you understand?
Hadouken!
Get over here!
Don't want no short people.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Rock says,
It doesn't matter what you think!
Esther, then get out. Then Esther, I don't care. Esther, 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 Esther. Because Esther, because you were being rude.
Gay.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes off my face. Right now. Wow.
okay.
Yo, I forgot about this one. I forgot to play this one, man. I'm tripping.
Hey man, me and guy just down here checking out some fly rides and macking some holes and chilling.
Imagine that. It's like a G-dog on a fly tip. Flossing with the pussy. Cutting in the crib. What the fuck does that mean?
Man, I don't want to beat your ass, but I will beat your ass.
This too is false.
Did you order the code red?
I did the job. Did you order the code red? You're goddamn right I did! Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses driving 15 cars. Hey, I wanna be a rock star.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Who is it you think you see? No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No, I am the one who knocks.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
I'm like, fuck you and I fuck her too.
You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
I'm a pig.
This is Sparta!
I'll be throwing everything on here, Mona. Shoe program, nigga.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Hey now, welcome to Detroit City. I said welcome to Detroit City.
Call me
5th of November.
I got you.
know, he would step across the line. Habitually, he's a habitual line stepper.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Cracker ass, cracker, I'll put my foot in the cracker ass, cracker. I wish that cracker would have said some shit to me.
Access denied.